Hi everyone, welcome to my presentation. This is our third week of the course, and our topics is past perfect tense and past perfect progressive tense. Now let's look at our table of the contents, which is first we will look into past perfect tense. What is past perfect tense? Secondly, we will learn past perfect questions, and then past perfect progressive tense. After that, we will learn past perfect progressive questions. And let's begin with past perfect tense. Firstly, we will learn why are we using this perfect tense. There is three main reasons, which is you can see in the screen, and let's look at together to describe the action that has happened before another action. Let's look at the example. She had already cooked the meal when I reached home. Generally, we are using this form of past perfect tense. We are generally so like that. The other reasons to describe the finished past action, the result of which is clear. I was happy. Why? I had passed the exam. And of course, time expressions. He had visited museum until last month. Now let's look at the structure of it. First, let's look at the positive form. We're using subject, of course, plus had. In the present perfect tense, we are using have, but there is a past form, which is we are changing it, had. So then we are, of course, using past participle, and she has written an essay like that. Let's look at the negative form. There is a subject plus had plus not plus past participle. We learned what is the past participle. This is the verb three form. And let's look at what's the questions of this tense. First, we look at the structure. In English, questions are beginning with their adding, which is had plus subject plus past participle plus blah blah. In present perfect tense, we are using have plus subject, but in the past, we are using had form. Has she written an essay? And let's look at the examples and look at the how we are using it with WH questions. Had she read the novel by last night? She was sad. What had she lost? And had they been married for 10 years when they divorced? And let's look at the WH questions. What had you done? You can see that RWH questions coming before the had. And this is the rule, so we are using it like that. What had you done to protect your house before the burglar broke into the house? Like that. Now let's continue with our other tense, which is the past perfect progressive continuous tense. Let's describe why are we using it. Describe an action that was in progress at some point in the past. Let's look at its form. Subject plus had been plus present participle plus ing, of course, because there is a continuing thing. There is a being too. We are learned that in the present perfect continuous tense. So we have to use being because there is a present participle, not past participle. And let's look at our example so that we can understand more clearly. I had been working on that project for days, and I was finally starting to see some progress. We had been planning the trip for months, and it was finally time to go. You can see there is some progress in the sentence, and generally we are using this like that. There is some progress. Let's look at our last slide, which is the questions form of this tense. Past perfect continuous questions. There is an WH questions, of course, and they are coming before the had. Who had they been lying about our situation? Had I been making it wrong? There is nothing changed uh, past perfect form. Just we are using being and ing, of course. Had you been doing well? Had they been dancing for 3 hours? Had we been roaming around this area? Had she been given the kid these toys? And this is like that. There is nothing too much to talk about, and that was the end. So thank you for listening to me.